Relationship Saga with Holy Ray, a show where we get the opportunity to talk about everything that concerns relationship, a show where we are given the leverage to air our opinion. We talk about real life experiences, how it's happening to you in your various relationships, and also a show where we get the opportunity to leverage on relationship experts of any kind right here on the show. You get that will solidify your relationship and help you have a healthy relationship without problems. You're welcome. My name is Holy Ray, and of course, my apologies that we're starting a little bit behind the time schedule already because we've got to pay bills, and you know how it is right now in Nigeria to stay in business. All right, so straight to the point. I won't take much of our time because we have a lot to talk about today. Sorry, but we won't get to open the floor for the real life experiences like we usually do. And even before this one, I have a story that was supposed to go, but things that have been reoccurring throughout this year, like from December to 2025, we've had to deal with issues and cases. 2025, we've had to deal with issues and cases of family dispute that leads to hurting of each other, unlifing each other, and all of that is either the wife is hurting the husband, or the husband is hurting the wife, or the child is hurting the parent. Has really damaged our relationship, and of course also the phase and on how people begin to see relationship, especially in Nigeria. It has really got that bad. So that is why I thought we should talk about this today. Yes, so in having this conversation this evening, I want us to talk about the one that is trending. We know about the story of a woman from Anambra State that had 5 children, 5 boys, and according to the story and from the information I've got so far, she is a mother of 5 boys, and the first son, he is about 16-17 years in secondary school. And this woman is doing a whole lot of menial jobs and businesses around to support the family for the children upkeep and also the children's school fees. And as a matter of fact, she is the main brain behind the house upkeep, okay? And then she does other stuff. She sells plantain, fry stuffs, to start grounding for people and all of that. And then when she's done every other thing she has to go and hawk, she goes about with that one to where she does her businesses. And then according to the gossip, the husband has issues with her, or problem rather, with her not coming back from her business place on time. And that is something he has been dealing with for some times now. And the woman keeps explaining, okay, I didn't finish I still have sales, so I need to stay back and sell it, this children's school fees and all of that and all of that. And of course, the man felt the woman is not given a reasonable excuses. And apart from that, also still on the story, this woman, the husband has a hot temper issue, and this hot temper issue, it's something she has been dealing with all the years that they've spent together in that marriage. And now tragedy happened, and that tragedy is the fact that this man had the mind, the audacity, the effrontery to pour fuel on his wife and put a light on her in the name of hot temper, in the name of he's angry, he's upset. So before we keep up this conversation, right, let me play some of the clips that I have here. You'll see some of the clip where he's saying that he is sorry about everything that has happened. In one of the clip he's saying that he did not know what happened to him. As a matter of fact, he realized himself after I don't want to mention name, but I believe we all knew that there was a singer, a very popular singer, that died as a result of all of this misunderstanding in marriages. But where do we go from here? Before I come back to that, let me play you this clip, and then you will understand how pain I am, how upset I am.
Okay, because you suspected the woman was low.
I didn't suspect her of being anger. It's not because of my anger. It's because of her. She was so troublesome, so I have to make her another person.
And this time around, this one, they troublesome. I've been and you they troublesome.
I am calm. I'm not troublesome. The former is giving, Chima is giving me so much headache, which everybody knows.
The first wife.
This.
Okay, because the other person.
This is the second.
The first, okay. The first one gave you headache, Abby.
Yes.
You let her. You married the second one.
Yeah.
She gave you headache.
Yeah.
And you want her to. You are the headache yourself. And you are giving out headache. Mistake you go on. So what do you have to tell other men that have an issue of anger?
I'm trying to tell everybody that everyone should control his anger. So I couldn't control my own. I couldn't control my own.
All right, there you have it right there. He is saying that he's blaming everything to his hot temper, to his anger. And I believe you heard his last word saying that he's advising every man out there to control their anger because he couldn't control his anger. Now, my question to you is, how did we get here? At what point that is ravaging this country? We no longer have respect for relationships. We don't have respect for marriages. We disrespect marriage at ease, hurt each other at ease, separate and divorce even without thinking of the children. If I go further on this cliff, you will see what the woman is asking him, take on your children. 5 boys.
I can see them.
No, apologize. You can't see them again. Just apologize straight away. Say what you want to say.
Children every day. I'm very sorry for all of them.
Nobody is even going to give you opportunity to kill yourself. You can't kill yourself. You must suffer for your sin. Be child. Two of us.
I'm very tired.
And up till now, do you know that none of your relatives has visited these children? You didn't remember their future.
This is really disheartening right there. All right, so the number to call and let's have this conversation without wasting much of your time is 09073530044 or 09087668888. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, and thanks for joining me on the show. Is this Sonny?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
So you was battling with typhoid last week.
Oh,
Now you saw today. Now you saw I was on the break.
Oh, thank God you're better.
Now by this time on Saturday.
No wonder I didn't get to, have.
I need to don't get trying to call you back.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. Sorry. Thank God you feel better today.
Yes.
All right, sir. Let's hear you.
Sometimes the matter that brought us in this situation, we make mistakes in time of making decisions. When love was there, it only blend our eyes. Every science of human being that is very hard, in the first 6 months, you begin fellowship or relationship with that person, you're supposed to discover him. And let me tell you one thing, almost 60 to 70% of our couple, before they get married, first 6 months you must know the boyfriend that you are about to marry. He's a hot temper. He can control his temper. He cannot control his temper. You must know it. If you do it, that's your thing. The law of God must reveal that to you. But sometimes we don't listen to God. You see me? I'm talking to you. I'm a hot temper person. The God given spirit to control my temper. The first girl thing I was supposed to marry by grace. When she discovered that I was very hot temper person and I'm a child of army, military police. So I was control myself, then I was really in that first 6 months and she testified before we begin just I will get married. We are now 25 to 26 years. So sometimes women they always not reach up the line before they agree to marry us. They don't so much hot temper. And I only control my own. I just help my wife. I let me help my sister that play with their marriage them to help my wife when I'm marrying her. So that's not the kind of person that human being can live near. Thank God I listen to people that the children are close to me now. You know this all around you. When you check the story of that man and story of the chain in the Bible, you see him there clear. So that's my own take.
Thank you so much, Sonny, for this contribution. The amazing part of it is the fact that you acknowledge that you also have similar problems, which is hot temper. But according to you, you've been able to avert that, and you've worked on it, and you have never ever lay your hands on your wife. That is a kudos for you, and I appreciate you for being so matured and so responsible in controlling your hot temper. Now, there is also a part where he says that the late wife is not even aware that he has other children from the northern part. 2 children are in the north. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, and thanks for joining me on the show. What's your name?
My name is Falana from APC. Yes, I don't see any hot temper where any man will get who will leave and to beat you up to just say you should kill your wife. Even if you have temper, there's no reason whatsoever for you to beat your wife. Hello.
Yes, I'm with you.
If you talk of saying in the anger issue or his hot temper, I believe saying men maybe hot temper or get anger issue. And I've seen most of them, and nobody ever they beat your wife like that. At least I was offend you, but I rather you reach, you let her know she offended you. You by beating her. Not by beating her now. Why would you beat your wife?
My dear, if it's only the beating, we can understand. But pouring fuel on her and putting a light, that man naive. Anyways, thank you so much for that contribution.
Make him suffer for him. Make him not even allow him to take his life by himself. Make him suffer jealousy, he will die by himself. Make him take his life. Make him suffer for what he will do.
All right.
At least that will be a lesson to other men who will see this type of thing. So I know say it happen. Things like that happen every day for our country.
It has been. That is a thing. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother. That is a thing. So what do we do? How do we avert this? What is the way forward? Because it's been happening basically this year, like since the beginning of this 2025. You don't get to go to the internet without you seeing something that has happened, or somebody has done something, or a wife and has done something to her husband has done this to his wife, or the child has done this to the parents. I mean, so the question now is something spiritual, and you said you had first woman and you couldn't live, and she has 2 children. You left her and came to another state and married. Doing
I'm fine. How are you doing, ma?
I'm fine. Oh, I didn't hear from you again. I hope you're fine.
Yes, I'm fine. Because I don't have data, that is why I know. Let's go back.
Okay, no problem. Me, I will reach out to you. All right, dear. Let's hear you.
Concerning the issue today, please, my little advice for other people, if anyone is having anger issues, please stay away from that person because she's very dangerous. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with
you.
So,
because the woman is not the that is not the husband having anger issue. Because she already knows that the man has anger issue. So it's for her to like either stay away from. People should not carry marriage on their head because nowadays we carry marriage on our head, and that is what is leading to most of these things that you are hearing today. We should just like take it like a normal journey of life. Don't take it that very serious. All these things will not do that. All these things will not be popping up. So that is it. Anybody that is having anger issue, like me, I do use myself as an example, and every time Anybody, if I just discover, like I just talk to you and here you have like your reply is very, very good or very, very angry, I will say, well, for the betterment of my own life, or for the betterment of my own goodness. So that is it.
Thank you so much, John, for this contribution. Yeah, the thing is that having an anger issue is a different thing. Knowing how to control it is also another different thing. Now, it's been happening. This is not just the first time it's been happening. So, like I said before, and I keep reiterating, is either the woman is hurting the man or the man is hurting the woman, and that has become so common in Nigeria recently. So my question is, what should we do to, I beg your pardon, 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. You can also send me a WhatsApp message, voice note, or text message, and also call the number 0 and 0. Let me know what you think about the story we are discussing. Alright, you might just have to call me right back. I missed that call right there. Let me know what you want to talk about on 090-9705-4450. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. I can hear you. Go on.
You can hear me now.
I can hear you.
And the only advice I can give to your husband is that when you know that your husband having anger issue, the only thing when he's angry or when he's anger, like very angry, the only thing is for you to just keep quiet or apologize. Make you realize it's professional or you say the only thing just apologize, keeping quiet. So I think that it's better than people experience and work can make him change. Even with you, I'm the type of person who are usually angry. If I argue this better everywhere, in fact, very important thing that my house. So when I know that this my anger is too much, I mean, the thank you for my relative I'm living, they all understand me. Whenever I'm so angry, this is what leave me. When I'm calm, I'm not coming right to me, say that what I do is totally wrong, and I will try to make a change of it. Those are the better way, and maybe the only advice I can give to all that them to learn more.
Thank you so much for that contribution. Yeah, so she's of the opinion that as a woman in a marriage, once your man is upset, either marriage or relationship, once your man is upset, to subdue the whole issue is not to talk when he's talking, and try to always put him in prayer. But sometimes some angers, when you're calming them down or you're not talking, it feels like you're adding fuel to the fire. But let me know, which other advice do you have people dealing with anger issues and trying to control their temper in their various relationships? The number is 090-9705-4450 or 090-8766-8888. Hello.
My name is Sunam.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. What's your name, sir?
My name is Sunam.
All right, Nnamdi, thank you for joining me on the show. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Abuja here. Concerning the issue that is being discussed, it is very unfortunate, and it shouldn't be condoned by any society. I think that the government of the respective states should specifically enact laws against domestic violence. I believe this didn't start today.
Yeah.
It must have. But several other issues are cropping up on the internet that are like this, even though some of them didn't die, but you can see that it is a growing concern inside.
Yeah.
And something needs to be done about it.
Urgent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that contribution. Sorry, I'm choking due to the weather and the AC, but I'll be fine. Yeah, thank you so much for that contribution right there. I think we all said that a lot is happening in that. Let me go on a quick break.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Please listen to this information.
Chai, yeah!
Wetin happen, bros?
Now this God abeg promo where they bust my head though.
God abeg promo?
Yes, so the new year God abeg promo from my Abuja Home Limited company where they support small man to rise. You remember last year, my Abuja Home gave back 200 plus for free.
I remember. People rush the land now.
Good, as 2025 start like this, bam, my Abuja Home Limited for the land where they for Paiko Gwagwalada for Abuja FCT, then they give out another 250 plots for free in their new year God abeg promo.
250 plus for free again?
Yes, 250 plus only. Not be just any land though. Now exit Abuja land bros. Just pay the money for legal and
102.3 Abuja.
Alright, welcome back. This right here is Relationship Saga with Holy Ray, and this is where we get to talk about everything that concerns relationship, both the challenges and of course also the success. And today we are talking about the woman that was unalived by her husband in Anambra State. So what do we do to men and women who are in a relationship but have a anger issue, hot temper? How do we deal with them? How do we cope with the issue? Or are we just going to allow them to continue on living partners for as long as we are in that relationship? Hello? Hello? Alright, so keep your calls coming through on 090, I beg your pardon, 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Pure Heart calling from Gusep.
Alright, Pure Heart, it's nice to have you join me on the show.
Thank you. I think whether male or female, anyone that have an anger issue in marriage relationship, what I advise that the spouse should do, especially when the anger is becoming violent, it is advisable that they stay apart for safety reasons. Because whether you're quiet when the person is talking or is not talking could aggravate the person based on the dimension of the person's anger. The person is a Christian. What is advisable is that the spouse should be praying for him or her, and that person should be advised to see his or her pastor for words, counseling. Because even if you pray for the person and the person himself did not absorb the word of God deliberately to effect a change in him, it will be of no use. Because even if it's a demon that is responsible for it, you cast it out. Listen, if it's an ordinary person, the person should go for anger management while they stay apart, until the person gets to manage his anger and know the value of his spouse. I think that is the advice that I will give on this particular topic.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
Much.
God bless you for that advice. It's indeed a good one. But let's take more calls before we conclude on this particular conversation this evening. 090-9705-4450. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, and thanks for joining me on the show. What's your name?
My name is Zakaria from Yoko.
All right, Zakaria, let's hear you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Issue of anger. Everybody can be angry every time, but one thing is this: you should know your style. You should know his character or her character. But the advice is that anytime you want to marry, you should have agreement that anytime I'm angry, don't be angry. Anytime you are angry, I will not be angry with you. So, if that one is here, they can be managed their anger very well. It's very, very important. So, but then number two, when you are angry, try to manage your mouth, don't talk until the anger finishes from your stomach before you can talk. If
if you know that one as a condition, so you know to manage your anger. Anybody can be angry. It is natural. You understand? But you should manage it very well. If you manage it very well, it will be okay with you. If you don't manage it very well, it can lead you to what you don't like. So that is my advice.
Just like this one now, advice, of course, is on point. But the thing is, how do you lay this foundation? How do partners know that, okay, this is how it's going to be? I like the part where this last caller talk, you should mind the kind of words you say, because sometimes even when your partner is not in the mood to respond to whatever tantrums you're throwing at them, but the kind of words, the kind of printable words that will come from your mouth might just lure your partner to want to respond to you. You know, we are all human beings. So please, let's get more advice. The whole thing and the reason why we're doing this is because we want to have a healthy relationship. And that is why Relationship Saga is here. We connect you to relationship experts that can help you to solidify your relationship. Yes, good evening and thanks for joining me on the show. What's your name?
Thank you. I'm calling from Cuba.
Oh, Uzama, how are you, sir?
Fine, how work now?
Work is fine. It's nice to have you again this week.
Thank you. So, at the beginning, I was not around. I was not listening to the program.
That is the same as you. Both of you are one, both in flesh. Is a better beginning of understanding on how to help you maintain your anger. And that person must get into the Word of God to know that anger actually dwells in the bosom of a fool. And that is why, if you, like they said, yeah, it's true that if you get angry, when you keep quiet and you don't talk, it helps. But there are some that don't even talk, they just react.
Yeah, it happens.
They just react. So it's not just about keeping quiet. You must know that whether your spouse or any fellow human being is a flesh like you, and anger doesn't work anything right. Anger actually is not even a human nature.
I have to hold the man and all of us together and hold the man and take the man out of that. So this is somebody that is another that is not to die. We hold my hand and even the man woman just so we are taking the opportunity. These are very difficult for us. Women should also know how to manage their husband. The man should also know how to manage because and the women should also know how to talk to their husband. Because the temper is running up because of the economic crisis. People are not happy. This is make people they are battling on each other.
Yeah, but no matter the situation, you don't have any right to hurt you. No matter the situation, you don't have any right to hurt your partner to that extent. Simply take them to their father's house if it's the woman, or if it's the man, you woman just walk away. Hello? Or if it's the man, you woman just walk away. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. This is funny. Has anybody ever been angry at himself, even if he does a mistake?
Do you understand?
And take a knife and
hurt themselves. Oh.
Yes.
And hurt themselves. Oh.
Yes. It's not done. Then why should we do it towards a fellow human being?
Yes, because when you marry, you become one. The two are now one.
It's as simple as that. If people can understand what marriage is, it's a mystery. The scripture does not say you'll be one soul. It says one flesh, and it's a mystery.
To deliver the wives while there's no more. Our time is over already. Time is not on us. Please, next week Saturday, this program comes to you every Saturday at 8 p.m. there. We might definitely maybe pick some yourself. You don't have the right to take laws into your hands. And you don't have your boyfriend. If you are not comfortable in that relationship, please, let's together say no to domestic violence, because it's on the increase side. So what your radio experience you can count on Abuja. And of course, this show also has its own personal page. You'll search for us on Facebook, IG, TikTok at Relationship Saga 247, and then on YouTube you will search for us for Relationship Saga today. Enjoy the rest of your evening and make sure you stay safe. A story that you know about, or you know from your neighbor, or something about relationship, or someone close to you that is suffering domestic violence, please send me a message to this number 070 899 33005. And also, if you like this show that has created a platform for people to air their opinion on how to save a relationship and keep a healthy relationship, you want to be at this 070 805. Thank you so much. Until next week Saturday, my name still remain Holy Ray, aka Rachel Aben. Bye for now, and make sure that you stay safe.
Why would he expect me to make all the sacrifices?
She doesn't seem to get that I really love her.
What exactly is his role as the man?
I think I'm attracted to her friend.
If only I can get a man to love me for me.
Listen to Relationship Saga with Holy Ray, airing every Saturday 8 to 9 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. It is that show where you get the opportunity to connect on radio. Relationship Saga with Holy Ray on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
And I can't pretend that I want you all, 'cause I want you all.
Eagles 102 Abuja.